Baltimore riots. What's it like living under a curfew? Baltimore has begun a week-long nightly curfew, after unrest sparked by the death of a young black man in police custody. It's unusual for a U.S. city of nearly 750,000 people to clear its streets. So what was the first night like? The Orioles played against the Chicago White Sox on Wednesday at Camden Yards. But no fans were there. "We made Major League history," says Heather Choinski, the waitress at a restaurant, Luna Del C, on West Pratt Street near the stadium. A Major League Baseball franchise without fans looks odd. The ball flew into the bleachers behind the third base dugout and rolled away. No one picked it up. Yet this week Baltimore made history in other ways, too. For the first time since 1968, when Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, National Guard troops were deployed. They were there to keep the peace, and to enforce a curfew. Riots broke out on Monday after the funeral of Freddie Gray, who suffered an unexplained spinal cord injury when arrested. The curfew was imposed the following night. No one is allowed on the street from 10 o'clock at night to 5 o'clock in the morning, except for emergency workers and people who are going to class or work. The no-go will be in effect until May 4th. Since the curfew began, violence has gone down. And so has business. Tony Asadi, the owner of Luna Del C, stands in the doorway of his restaurant on Wednesday afternoon. A big screen television behind him shows a news ticker, "State of Emergency." Mr. Asadi said that on Monday, the first night of the curfew, his restaurant had a few customers. They left early. "We went dark between 9 and 9:30, he says. "For a restaurant that's normally open till 2, that's weird." He looks frustrated, and steps outside. "This is just the beginning," he says, explaining that he and other business owners are being dragged into a future economy. "Then I